Good work deserves recognition and encouragement. That's the spirit behind tonight's celebration. Congratulations to all our awardees.
Rachel is a very likable person and was a great student. She will go far in life.
Alright, so my favorite experience at Mountain would probably be just the fact that I knew I was going to graduate and that I had it in the bag. Didn't feel like I was going to, flunk out and fail the rest of my life. What I like about Travis is cool. Travis is going places in life. He's fun. And my future goals, I hope I go into business one day and make a lot of money because I like money. So,
congratulations, Tori. Tori, I need to tell you a humongous thank you. Thank you for being a stellar student this year at Mountain High School. You are a perfect example of what a student and a human being should be. Thank you for all of your help with Shadows of Fear, and thank you for being in charge of the Mountain High recycling team. You are a perfect student in leadership principles class and in psychology class. I really appreciate your deep thinking and asking appropriate questions in class and helping others who maybe don't understand the concepts as well. Thank you for your positive attitude and your fun personality. You are a very well-rounded young lady. You have a bright future. Congratulations.
My favorite experience at Mountain High has been being able to expand my knowledge and feel like I'm actually making progress in getting an education. And I feel like I've wasted so much time at my old school up until this year, and now I'm actually developing as a person and moving forward. Yeah. So Tommy nominated me, and I really love Tommy as a teacher because she's so positive and she's so high energy and she genuinely cares about her students and creates a positive learning environment that is just so awesome. And you're always doing something and she's always pushing you, and it's just awesome. And then future goals, I want to explore the world of psychology and maybe make a career out of it and help people in the same way that I've been helped here at Mountain High and help them have the same experience of personal growth and development.
My nominee is Mackenzie. And the first thing that I noticed about Mackenzie is just how pleasant she is in class and her willingness to participate and complete her assignments. Probably my favorite thing about her, though, is just her consistency. She's always at class, she's never tardy, and one of the things that I enjoy about being a teacher is just seeing that transformation when kids get it. And Mackenzie's made that transformation. She understands now that school is important and she's doing what she needs to do to be successful. And just seeing that spark just excites me, and that's one of the reasons that I nominated Mackenzie.
My favorite experience here at Mountain High has been all of our assemblies and our Christmas party. I like it when the whole school gets together and we all have fun. My favorite teacher is Bobby, and his history class is fun, and Bobby's the teacher that nominated me. He makes jokes and he makes learning fun. It's just a good experience to be in his classroom. Some of my future goals, I think I'm going to go to dog grooming school. I think it'll be fun to be able to work with animals, but in the more fun way, less than veterinary experience, because I don't know, I just think dog grooming would be better.
I nominated Braden Sanchez for quite a few reasons, actually. One of the first reasons is because he always participates in class. I had him in zoology, and he always is answering questions. He's making sure he's doing the dissections even though he thinks they're kind of gross, and he just makes sure to participate. He works really, really hard. He came to the school with not very many credits, and now he's almost done with everything about halfway through his senior year, which is pretty awesome. He has turned out to be one of my best volleyball players, which I think is really awesome. He works hard. He doesn't complain when we have to work out. He just does it. And probably the most important reason why I nominated Braden is because he started at the DATC and it wasn't exactly what he wanted it to be. And he is sticking with it and finishing his program because he wants to finish what he started. And I think that's a pretty awesome thing to be doing. So that's why I nominated Braden.
One of my favorite experiences at Mountain High was when we went to the aquarium for marine biology. And the best thing I like about Jamie is that she never gives up on you when you want to quit, and she keeps pushing you to go further. And my future goal is to go to college and help with my grandpa's insurance.
I am really happy to nominate Sharon for the Outstanding Student this semester. The things I like about Sharon are, one, she is conscientious, she is attentive, and she does her work well, and she does it to the fullest of her ability. Sharon isn't a student who writes as little as she can to see if she can get by. She tries to give it everything she's got. I also noted that she is kind to the other students and certainly respectful to me. I've really liked her as a student. In fact, she's been one of my very favorite.
One of my favorite experiences about Mountain High would have to be coming to school every day. The teachers here give you so much support, and graduation is key to your life success, not just this teacher success. And learning gives you greater ambitions to look forward to and want for yourself. What I like about Chris would have to be that she is determination herself. What the determination she holds isn't just for us to pass her class, it's for each student to realize what they can do with themselves and look past the struggle of how hard something can be to learn. It's putting yourself out and learning what she gives you, and all she wants to see is your success. My future goals would have to be, my life is an ambition, basically. I have a lot of goals set for myself because I want to work with services like being a police officer and EMT, but on the other end I want to retire and become an entomologist and work with bugs. So coming here just taught me that there's not one subject you have to be good at. You can be good at anything, and I can succeed in whatever I want to do.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Pierce, and I nominated Dylan Hall. A year and a half ago, I had a full head of hair, and then Dylan entered my advisory. All of last year, every mini-term, I was stressed as to whether or not he was going to be able to make it and whether he was going to get his credit. The reason I nominated Dylan is he is a perfect example of why we have Mountain High. He has grown, he has learned, and he has chosen to take the responsibility to become a better student. He's had a lot of help from Chanel and from Christy and many other people, but he's chosen to take that help, and I am so proud of Dylan, and I want him to know that, and that's why I've nominated him.
My favorite experience at Mountain High was the Christmas party because it was magical and it made me feel like a child again. And what I like about John is that he motivates me and he pushes me to be the best student I can be. And he's been there and supported me all the way through everything. And my goal for the future is, I already work as a CNA now, and I go to the DATC for CNA, and I plan on becoming a nurse practitioner.
I nominated Jesse Nesson. He's a great kid, does all his work, never complains, and he always flies under the radar a little bit because he keeps to himself. But what a great kid, and he's up at DATC doing plumbing. He's up there welding pipes together and stuff, and I have the suspicion he's probably making nunchucks because I don't know if you guys know, but he is a black belt in karate. What did you do, man?
I don't know. Oh, my favorite experience at Mountain High was Lemonade Town. I met a lot of people. What I like about Cody is he's a really good teacher and he's easy to talk to. My future goal is to become a master plumber.
I have had the pleasure of working with Adam all year long, from Quick Start up until now, and from day one he's been involved and engaged and energetic, and he shares such insightful things in class, and he keeps the energy up, and he's just so wonderful to have in class. And what I really appreciate about him is his kindness, is his determination, and I just really dig having him in class. He's so much fun, and he makes me laugh, and he makes the room a brighter place to be, and I just super appreciate everything that he brings to our school and everything that he's brought to my classroom. So thank you, Adam. You're awesome.
Alright, so my favorite experience at Mountain is probably, and I'm saying this totally to embarrass Crivello, One time while we were reading Shakespeare, she was really overacting one scene. Like she was on the ground like stabbing herself like a fake knife, and it was really great. But my favorite part about it is one of the other students, he had his script open and he slowly pulled over his phone and he was filming her. And she's doing this really embarrassing thing where she's on the ground like screaming, and she didn't realize he was filming. And then when she realized he was filming, everyone like started laughing. It was this big thing where we probably laughed in that class for like 5 minutes straight. And she was like super embarrassed. And that's probably one of the times I've seen her like actually really embarrassed about things. And like I said, I'm saying this to embarrass Crivello. So if she sees this, you're welcome. And that video is still out there, by the way. My favorite thing about Crivello, however, is that she's funny. She makes class fun, which is something that a lot of teachers can't always do. Like no one here, like a lot of the teachers here are really good at that, but she just makes it really fun for me. Like I enjoy going to her class and like learning and like having a good time, because I know when I go there, I'm not gonna like sit there and have to like do notes the entire time, or I'm not gonna be bored. I'm gonna have fun. I'm never bored in that class, which is great. And then my future goals, I want to work with people. I want to do something social. I want to, my two like really big things is I either want to be a teacher or a bartender, which are two completely different things, I understand, but they just both seem fun to me. I've always loved teachers who could really like work with students and that like made things fun. And I've always wanted to be a teacher like that, and I always wanted to be like, I wanted to be a bartender ever since I've watched the show Cheers. I always liked the thing on that show, and I've always wanted to, and bartender to me just seems fun. It just seems something like I'd enjoy doing. So yeah, thank you.
Skylar, thank you for always being a great student, for bringing a positive attitude, and for being a hard worker and bringing a fun personality to our classroom. Congratulations.
My favorite thing about Mountain High is going home every day and knowing that I accomplished something today. And I know that tomorrow will be a good day. That's never been the case for me. It's always been, I didn't do that, or I didn't do this. And that's probably it. I accomplished today. And that's important to me and my family and my mom. And so Tyler nominated me. My favorite thing about him is that I learn. I've never been able to say that about history ever. It's always been, I can't wait till this class is over. And he makes it fun, and he's always fun. He can be a little weird or whatever, but he's the greatest. In the future, I want to help people, whether it's being a veterinarian, helping animals, or being a therapist, but all I know is I want to help people. People have helped me so much in my life, that's all I want to give back.
Hi, I'm really happy to nominate Haley Wood for this honor at this student reception. She hasn't been here very long at Mountain High School, but what I've seen of her, I've been very impressed with. She exceeded her goal in Read 180. In fact, exceeded the school-wide goal, which was really kind of difficult, but she did it. And she's also proved in my advisory class that she can get all yeses, green boxes every week. So I'd just like to congratulate her. Thanks.
I haven't been at Mountain High very long, but my favorite experience is the learning experiences here and how the teachers are so nice and they're just willing to help you. And my favorite teacher is Laurie because she's really good at teaching and she's really nice, and no matter what goes on, she's willing to help you. And my future goals is I want to become a veterinarian and own my own business for it. So it's going to be a couple years of college that I'm planning to do.
I recommended Harrison because he is truly one of my favorite students, and this year he organized an entire community service project, and he helped the entire school to learn about refugees. He was able to he stayed during lunch and during after school to really work on this project, and he owned it so that he could really help the students to learn about refugees and their plight. Then he actually wrote a 30-page paper about it basically by himself, and he also was able to compete at the DECA state competition. He memorized his entire project, and it was amazing. Harrison always looks for ways to help make other people happy. He's kind and he's outgoing, and he smiles and he lights up a room when he enters. So he's such an amazing person and student, and I can't wait to see all the fabulous things he's going to do in his life. And I wanted to be able to read this to Harrison's parents in Spanish, so here goes. Yo recomendé a Harrison porque él es uno de mis estudiantes favoritos. Este año organizó un proyecto de servicio comunitario que ayuda a toda la escuela y aprender acerca de los refugiados. Pasó su almuerzo y después de la escuela trabajando para crear un proyecto que ayudaría a otros. Harrison entonces escribió un artículo de 30 páginas sobre sus experiencias. Trabajó tan diligentemente para memorizar su presentación. Fue dedicado y reflexivo en su trabajo y sus ideas. Harrison busca maneras de hacer felices a las demás. Él es amable y extrovertido. Él sonríe y enciende una habitación cuando entra. Él es una persona increíble y es un estudiante. No puedo esperar para ver todas las cosas fabulosas que hará en su vida. Gracias.
My favorite experience here at Mountain High was the day of service, where we helped refugees when we assembled the hygiene kits. I feel like that had a huge impact on me and the student body here at Mountain High, so I would definitely choose that as my favorite experience. I did have other favorite experiences with my DECA chapter members, along with my advisors Natalie and Tommy, which I'm grateful for, and those are experiences that I will always take with me wherever I go. Something I like about Natalie is that she's very helpful. She helps me in everything that I need. She's always there for me, and she's just very kind. I really admire her, and she's my favorite person in the whole world. My future goals, I'm planning to become a dental hygienist, so I'll be moving on to college after high school. And yeah.
I nominated Savannah Dickey as an excellent student, and I'm honored to recognize her as she came to our school last mini-term, and I have noticed how great she is. She is always on time to class. She participates, she gets her work done in a timely manner, and she is a joy to have in class, and I can't wait to see all the great things that she will accomplish.
My favorite experience at Mountain High is catching my first fish in my fly fishing class. The teacher who nominated me was Janie, and her class is my favorite because she is absolutely the sweetest teacher, and she never gets mad, and the entire class is always laughing all period. She's awesome. My future goal is to graduate early and become a vet tech.
I'm grateful to have Kayla in my class, and I nominated her because she is always there on time. She comes in ready to work. She wants to learn what we're doing. She asks questions relevant to what we're doing, and it's really a pleasure to have Kayla in my class. So thank you for being such a great member of my class, Kayla.
My favorite experience at Mountain High is just being here and learning from all the amazing teachers that are here. They just know when something's wrong, and they help you when you need it, and it's just a great environment to be in. What I mostly like about Margie is that I love her, the way she teaches, and just how nice she is to everyone. And it's just, she's one of my favorite teachers here. And some of my future goals are just to go to college after high school and get my generals and maybe go into forensics.
I chose Maria for our student recognition. She has been incredible this year in FCCLA. Especially one time I remember she came when no one else did to help with a meal, and I worked her so hard, and she was wonderful and just smiled the whole time. She's a great student. She's made a lot of progress this year, and she and her uncle come every time for parent-teacher conferences, and I'm so impressed with the progress she's made and wish her the very best in the future.
My favorite experience here at Mountain High School would be when the whole school and administration and everybody got together to put together packets and stuff for the refugees. We provided them with sheets and just hygiene stuff that they needed. So that day was a really, really awesome day for me. I helped and I took out the stuff to the trailer, and I was really happy that day, and I felt like I did a good thing for the refugees. It felt amazing. The teacher that nominated me was Miss Richards. She's awesome. I love her. I have her for FCCLA. She's a great teacher. She tells us a lot about her family and her stories, and they're just amazing. She's a really cool teacher. I like her. She's inspiring. She's sweet and kind and just loving. It's cool to have a teacher like that. My future goals. I studied CNA at the DATC. I graduated CNA, and now I'm working as a CNA at Chancellor Gardens. It's a great place. My future goal is being a nurse, because I love helping people. I love caring for people. And I think maybe I got accepted to Weber State University, which is a great thing, so I can start my nursing career there. And yeah.
TJ is an excellent example of what it means to be a good, proactive student. He's had a lot of things in his life that have been difficult, but he's been able to pull through on his own. And the most impressive thing about TJ is that even with all these things that have happened, he's self-motivated and able to drive himself even without anyone making him do it. He knows what he wants to do, and he's willing to work for it and fight for it. TJ, congratulations. This night's for you.
Hey, so my favorite experience at Mountain High would have to be my first choir concert I ever did here. That gave me a lot of self-confidence, and I had a lot of fun with it. It was really laid back, and even if we made a mistake, it's still okay. Something I like about the teacher that nominated me, Matt, is that he's got my best interest in mind, and he's been a really great teacher towards me, and he's been a really great friend too. My future goals, I'm planning on graduating from the DATC with my CNA, and that'll help me out in my future goals, which is becoming either a EMT, a nurse, or a music therapist.
Josh Anderson has the record of catching my mistakes in class. He always does that in a very constructive way that actually make my lessons better. They enrich my lessons. This tells me that Josh, besides good mathematics skills, he has integrity. These are the reasons I chose him. Thanks, Josh.
My favorite experience at Mountain High was probably being able to go up to the DATC and learn the plumbing trade, because it's going to help me later on in life. And my favorite, what I like about Fede, because he nominated me, was that sometimes it's hard to understand him and he's super loud, which makes him funny, but he makes math class fun, which makes me want to come and learn. And then my future goals are to graduate from the DATC and get my apprenticeship, and then eventually one day start my own business for plumbing.
I nominated Jesse Walter for U.S. History. I've had Jesse in several classes, and he has always been one of my favorite students. Always on time, always does his work, and I think Jesse and I are kindred spirits. We like a lot of the same things, music and outdoor stuff. But he's a great student. I wish we could have kept him here longer, but he had to graduate and leave us early. So I am nominating Jesse. I can't think of anybody better for my recommendation.
My favorite experience at Mountain High was the fly fishing class with Cody. The thing I liked about Ryan is we always got along, talked about trapping and shooting and just outdoor stuff. And my future goals are going to work with Mattawa as a catalyst specialist.
My nominee is Tack. He has been in my first period English class since the beginning of the year. He's there almost every day. He's on task. He's doing his work. If he ever misses, he makes sure he makes it up. And in addition to being a wonderful student, he's just a really likable person. I enjoy having him there on the front row, sitting close by where I can keep my eye on him. And I think it's fun to affectionately call somebody Tacky. Congratulations. It was easy to choose you for this honor. Thanks.
My favorite experience at Mountain High was the Christmas party. It was the only time that I could see everyone happy. I admire John Gunner because of how intelligent he is. He is also very funny and making all the class laugh. He's a great educator and I'm glad to have him as my English teacher. My future goals are to enroll into the DATC and study diesel mechanics. It's always been a dream to study into mechanics, and I'm glad Mountain High has let me follow my dream.
I'm really happy to nominate Rachel for this award. I have to tell you, she just tickles me every time I see her. Something really neat about Rachel is that she definitely knows what matters in life. And then in addition to that, Rachel's the type of person that tries to make everything easier, not harder. And that is a quality that even I would like to learn. So it impresses me that she has that innate ability to just try and make things easier for herself. And when you put those qualities together, it makes her a #1 student, it makes her a #1 friend, and it makes her a #1 parent. And so she's able to get through her challenges really well with a great attitude. She's a good student and I'm crazy about her.
One of my favorite experiences at Mountain is being able to work with the teachers one-on-one and being able to really get my work done and not really stress about it at home while I'm taking care of my baby. I love Paula. Paula has been like a mommy and she always takes care of us and makes sure we're okay. My future goals, I'm going to the DATC right now and I'm getting my CNA certification. I'm going to get a job and then I'm going to continue my education at Weber and get my RN license.
Jackson, congratulations on being nominated for this awards banquet. I'm proud of you. You've done a great job. And I know that your mother is very proud of you because she's been your biggest fan and your greatest advocate. And so good luck to you and have a fun time and graduate, buddy, graduate.
One of my favorite experiences at Mountain High, I would have to say, is the Quick Start programs. I've been here 2 years and got to go through both of them, so that was real fun getting to meet all the new kids and just learn with them and gain friendships throughout the whole Quick Start experience. And then Marv nominated me. He's a real good advisor. He always helps me out and pushes me to get my work done, make sure I'm getting all my progress in to graduate on time. After I graduate, I plan on going down to Arizona to MMI Tech to get certified as a motorcycle technician. And then from there, hopefully get a job somewhere in the industry.
Congratulations to all our award nominees. We are proud of all your accomplishments. Thank you to everybody for coming to help us celebrate this evening.